Dear friends, when we talk about customer experience, CX, we are not talking about a single interaction, a phone call, or an email. Customer experience is the sum of all experiences a customer has with a brand, from the very first moment they become aware of it until long after they make a purchase. In simple terms, customer experience is how a customer feels about your company as a result of every interaction they have with you. These feelings can be positive, neutral, or negative, and they are shaped by every touchpoint, not just customer service. CX versus customer service, a common confusion. Let's clear up a very common misunderstanding. Customer service is what you do to help customers. Customer experience is how customers feel about everything you do. For example, a customer service agent can be polite, fast, and professional, yet the overall experience might still be poor if the website is confusing, delivery is slow, policies are unclear, or the customer has to repeat their issue multiple times. CX looks at the entire journey, not just one moment. The customer journey, where CX lives. Customer experience is created across the customer journey, which usually includes stages like awareness, how customers first hear about you; consideration, how easy it is to find information and compare options; purchase, how smooth and clear the buying process is; usage, how easy and enjoyable the product or service is to use; support, how problems, questions, or complaints are handled; loyalty, how customers are treated after the sale. CX exists in every single one of these stages. Real-life examples of customer experience. Let's make this very practical with examples. Example 1. Online shopping experience. Imagine you order a product online. The website loads fast and is easy to use. Product descriptions are clear and honest. Checkout takes only 2 minutes. You receive clear order confirmation emails. The package arrives earlier than expected. Inside the box, there's a small thank you note. Even if you never contacted customer support, your customer experience is excellent. Now imagine the opposite: confusing website, hidden shipping fees, late delivery, no communication. Even if the support agent is polite later, the overall CX feels poor. Example 2. Customer support interaction. Let's say a customer contacts support with a problem. They wait 20 minutes just to reach someone. They have to explain the issue 3 times. The agent sounds rushed. The problem might eventually be solved, but how does the customer feel? Frustrated, unimportant, tired. Now imagine, quick response. Agent already knows the customer's history. Empathetic tone, clear solution, and follow-up. Same problem, completely different experience. Example 3. Emotional CX. Customer experience is deeply emotional. Think about these feelings. They really care about me. This company understands my needs. I trust this brand. These emotions don't come from one action. They come from consistent experiences over time. Why customer experience matters so much? Let me be very clear here, dear learners. Customer experience is a competitive advantage. Products can be copied, prices can be matched, but great experiences are hard to copy. Here's what strong CX leads to: higher customer loyalty, more repeat purchases, positive word of mouth, better reviews and ratings, stronger brand trust. On the other hand, poor CX leads to customers leaving silently, negative online reviews, lost revenue, damaged brand reputation. Many customers don't complain, they simply leave. CX is everyone's responsibility. One very important mindset shift. Customer experience is not only the responsibility of customer service teams. CX involves marketing, promises you make; sales, expectations you set; operations, delivery and fulfillment; product teams, usability and quality; customer support, problem resolution. Every department touches the customer experience in some way. Small moments create big experiences. Sometimes CX is improved not by big changes, but by small, thoughtful actions. Examples: using the customer's name, following up after a problem is solved, saying, "I understand how frustrating this must be," keeping promises, even small ones, being honest when something goes wrong. Customers remember how you made them feel, especially in difficult moments. Final thought for you. As future CX-focused professionals, always ask yourself, how does the customer feel at this moment? Is this experience easy, clear, and respectful? Would I be happy if I were the customer? Because at the end of the day, customer experience is not what the company says it delivers, it's what the customer feels they received. Let's dive into one of the most misunderstood but most important topics in modern customer-focused businesses: customer experience versus customer service. I want you to imagine I'm sitting across from you in a live class. This is not theory for theory's sake. This topic will change the way you think, act, and perform in any customer-facing role. First, let's clear up the confusion. Many people use customer service and customer experience as if they mean the same thing. They don't. They are connected, but they are not identical. A simple way to remember it: customer service is a moment. Customer experience is the entire journey. Let's break this down slowly. What is customer service? Customer service is reactive. It happens when a customer has a question, a customer faces a problem, a customer needs help, a customer complains. It is the direct interaction between the customer and a person or system representing the company. Examples of customer service: answering a phone call about a delayed delivery, replying to a support email, chatting with a customer who can't log in, processing a refund, apologizing for a mistake and fixing it. Each of these is a specific touch point. If the agent is polite, helpful, fast, and professional, we say, "That was good customer service." And yes, great customer service matters a lot. But here's the key point: customer service is only one piece of the puzzle. What is customer experience? Customer experience is proactive and holistic. It includes everything a customer sees, feels, thinks, experiences, from the very first contact to the last interaction, and even after the purchase. Customer experience is not just what you do, it's how the customer feels about the entire journey. Examples of customer experience: how easy it is to find information on the website, how clear the pricing is, how smooth the checkout process feels, how fast confirmation emails arrive, how friendly the tone of communication is, how problems are prevented before they happen, how the brand makes the customer feel emotionally. Here's an important sentence I want you to remember: customers don't remember processes, they remember feelings. That's customer experience. A simple real-life example. Imagine this situation. You order a product online. Scenario A: good customer service, poor experience. The website is confusing. The checkout takes too many steps. The delivery is late. You contact support. The agent is polite and helpful. The issue is fixed. You might say, "The customer service was good, but the experience wasn't great." Scenario B: excellent customer experience. The website is simple and clear. Checkout takes 30 seconds. You get delivery updates automatically. The product arrives on time. Everything works perfectly. You never need to contact support. You think, "Wow, that was easy." Notice something important. There was no customer service interaction, and that's actually a success. Excellent customer experience often means customers don't need help at all. Key differences you must understand. Let's explain this in plain language. No tables, no buzzwords. Customer service focuses on solving problems, happens after something goes wrong, is usually handled by a support team, is measured by speed and politeness, is reactive. Customer experience focuses on preventing problems, starts before the customer even buys, involves the entire organization, is measured by emotions and loyalty, is proactive. Here's a powerful idea. Customer service saves customers. Customer experience keeps them. Why companies fail at this? Many organizations say, "We have great customer service," but customers still leave. Why? Because the service team is great, but the process is frustrating, the product is confusing, communication is unclear, expectations are not managed. You cannot fix a bad experience with good service forever. Eventually, customers get tired. Real-world emotional example. Let's say a customer calls support 3 times in 1 week. Each time, the agent is polite, the agent apologizes, the agent tries to help. The customer thinks, why do I keep needing help? Excellent customer experience asks, how do we make sure the customer never needs to call again? The role of you as a customer service professional. Here's the most important part for you as a learner. Even if your job title is customer service agent, you are also a customer experience ambassador. Every interaction shapes perception, builds or destroys trust, influences loyalty. When you explain clearly, set realistic expectations, show empathy, take ownership, follow up, you are not just providing service, you are designing the experience in that moment. Excellent service versus excellent experience. Excellent customer service says, let me fix this for you. Excellent customer experience says, let's make sure this never happens again. Both are valuable, but experience thinking is what separates average companies from exceptional ones. Final takeaway for you. If you remember only one thing from this lesson, remember this. Customer service is what you do. Customer experience is how customers feel. Great companies do both, but they think experience first. And as future customer service leaders, that mindset starts with you. In this part of our Excellence in Customer Service course, we're going to talk about one of the most powerful ideas in customer experience, touchpoints and moments of truth. This topic is absolutely critical if you want to move from good service to excellent service. So let's break it down clearly, with plenty of real-life examples, just as if we were sitting in a classroom together. What are touchpoints? Let's start simple. A touchpoint is any interaction a customer has with your company, directly or indirectly. If a customer can see it, hear it, read it, click it, or feel it, that's a touchpoint. Common touchpoints. Examples. Think about a customer buying something online, seeing your ad on social media, visiting your website, reading product reviews, chatting with customer support, receiving the confirmation email, opening the delivery package, calling support with a question, receiving a follow-up message. Each one of these moments is a touchpoint. And here's the key idea I want you to remember. Customers don't judge you by one interaction. They judge you by the sum of all touchpoints. What are moments of truth? Now let's go one level deeper. A moment of truth is a critical touchpoint that strongly shapes how a customer feels about your brand. It's the moment where the customer subconsciously asks, can I trust this company? Do they care about me? Should I continue or walk away? The concept was popularized by Jan Carlson, who said that a company is created or destroyed one interaction at a time. Important point. Not every touch point is a moment of truth, but every moment of truth is a touch point. Real-life examples of moments of truth. Let's make this very real. Example 1. Customer support call. A customer calls because their order is late. Good service. Your order will arrive tomorrow. Sorry for the delay. Excellent service. Moment of truth. I understand how frustrating this is. I've personally checked your order, upgraded the delivery at no cost, and you'll receive it tomorrow morning. I'll also email you the tracking link. Same problem, completely different emotional impact. That moment will decide whether the customer complains or becomes loyal. Example 2. Website experience. A customer visits your website for the first time. Slow loading, confusing navigation, too many steps to buy. This may seem small to the company, but for the customer, it's a moment of truth. They think, if the website is this difficult, what will support be like? And they leave, silently. Example 3. Handling a complaint. A customer writes an angry email. Bad response. Cold, scripted, defensive. Excellent response. Calm, empathetic, human, solution-focused. Many companies lose customers during complaints. Excellent companies win customers during complaints. Emotional impact. Why moments of truth matter. Here's something very important for you as a customer service professional. Customers remember how you made them feel, not just what you said. Moments of truth are emotional moments. Stress, confusion, excitement, disappointment, surprise. Your job is not just to solve the issue, but to manage the emotion. Types of moments of truth. Let's look at a few key types you'll often encounter. First moment of truth. The first real interaction with your brand. Example, first call, first visit, first email. You don't get a second chance here. Service recovery moment. When something goes wrong, this is your biggest opportunity to impress. Handled poorly, customer leaves. Handled well, customer becomes loyal. Trust building moment. When a customer shares a concern, personal detail, or frustration, your tone, empathy, and honesty matter more than speed. Final moment of truth. The last interaction before the journey ends. Example, checkout, cancellation, goodbye email. This often defines the final memory of your brand. Why good companies fail at moments of truth. Most companies fail not because they don't care, but because they focus on processes instead of people, train for speed, not empathy, use scripts instead of listening, see problems, not emotions. Excellence comes when you pause, listen, and respond like a human. How you can create excellent moments of truth. Here's your practical mindset going forward. When interacting with a customer, silently ask yourself, what is the customer feeling right now? What would I expect in this situation? How can I leave them feeling better than before? Sometimes excellence is one extra sentence, one honest apology, one proactive solution, one moment of empathy. Small actions, big impact. Final thought for you. Let me leave you with this. Touchpoints happen automatically. Moments of truth happen by choice. Excellence in customer service is about choosing to care at the moments that matter most. Let's dive into one of the most exciting and powerful topics in customer service, designing memorable customer experiences. I want you to imagine this lesson as a conversation between us. You're not just learning theory here, you're learning how to make customers remember you, talk about you, and come back again and again. What does memorable customer experience really mean? A memorable customer experience is not about being perfect. It's about making customers feel something. Customers may forget what you said or what button they clicked, but they will never forget how you made them feel. When an experience is memorable, customers talk about it to others, share it on social media, choose you again, even if you're not the cheapest option. Memorable experiences are designed, not accidental. Good service versus memorable experience. Let's start with a simple example. Good service. The customer gets what they asked for. The issue is resolved. The interaction is polite. Memorable experience. The customer feels understood. The service feels personal. The customer leaves thinking, wow, they really cared. For example, a hotel gives you your room key quickly. That's good service. A hotel receptionist notices it's your birthday and leaves a handwritten note and a small treat in your room. That's a memorable experience. Same hotel, same room, very different feeling. Step 1. Understand the customer journey. Before you can design memorable experiences, you must understand the full customer journey. Think beyond a single interaction. Ask yourself, what happens before the customer contacts us? What do they experience during the interaction? What happens after the issue is resolved? Example, an online shopper's journey includes browsing the website, ordering the product, receiving confirmation emails, delivery, unboxing, after-sales support. If one step feels confusing, cold, or frustrating, the memory becomes negative, even if everything else was fine. Memorable experiences are created when every touchpoint feels intentional. Step 2. Design for emotions, not just processes. Customers are emotional beings, not robots. They may contact you because they are frustrated, confused, angry, anxious, excited. Your job is not only to solve the problem, but also to manage the emotion. Example, a customer says, I've contacted support 3 times already. A process-focused response. I understand. Please provide your ticket number. An emotion-focused response. I can hear how frustrating this has been for you. Thank you for your patience. Let me personally take ownership of this now. Same solution, completely different emotional impact. Step 3. Personalization is the memory maker. People remember experiences that feel personal. Using a customer's name is a start, but it's not enough anymore. True personalization means remembering preferences, Acknowledging past interactions. Adjusting your tone to the customer's mood. Example, instead of saying, "Your order will arrive in 3 days," say, "I see this is a replacement for a damaged item. I've marked it as priority so you won't have to wait longer than necessary." That one sentence tells the customer, "You're not just a ticket number." Companies like Amazon are famous for this. They don't just solve issues, they often surprise customers with refunds, replacements, or upgrades without being asked. Step 4. Create moments of delight, small but powerful. Memorable experiences often come from small, unexpected moments. These don't have to be expensive. Examples: a follow-up message asking if everything worked out, a sincere apology that feels human, not scripted, a small bonus, free upgrade, or helpful tip. The Ritz-Carlton is a classic example. Employees are empowered to spend a certain amount to solve customer problems or create delight without asking for approval. This freedom allows genuine, emotional moments that guests remember for years. Step 5. Empower employees to be human. You cannot design memorable experiences if your employees are afraid to make decisions, show empathy, go slightly off script. Strict scripts create consistent service, but not memorable service. Memorable experiences happen when employees are trusted to listen actively, adapt their response, use their judgment. When employees feel empowered, customers feel it too. Step 6. Turn problems into positive memories. Here's a powerful truth. A well-handled problem can create a stronger memory than a smooth experience. This is called service recovery. Example: a flight is delayed. Customers are angry. Bad recovery: we apologize for the inconvenience. Great recovery: we know this delay has disrupted your plans. We've arranged meal vouchers and rebooked your connection automatically. If you need anything else, I'm right here. Customers may forget the delay, but they remember how supported they felt. Some of the most loyal customers come from situations where something went wrong but was handled brilliantly. Step 7. Consistency builds trust, emotion builds loyalty. Consistency answers the question, "Can I rely on you?" Memorable experiences answer the question, "Do I like you and trust you emotionally?" You need both. Brands like Disney are masters of this. Every interaction, from the greeting to the goodbye, is designed to make guests feel special, safe, and happy. Nothing is left to chance. Final thought for you. Designing memorable customer experiences is not about fancy tools, big budgets, perfect scripts. It's about empathy, intentional design, human connection. As future or current customer service professionals, always ask yourself, what will this customer remember about this interaction tomorrow? If the answer is care, respect, and genuine effort, you're on the right path. And remember, good service satisfies customers. Memorable experiences create loyalty. You're not just solving problems, you're creating memories. When we talk about excellent customer service, personalization is one of the most powerful tools you can use. Customers today don't just want fast service, they want to feel seen, understood, and valued as individuals. Personalization is what transforms a standard interaction into a memorable experience. Let's explore what personalization really means, why it matters, and how you can apply it step by step in real-life customer service situations. What is personalization in customer service? Personalization means adapting your communication, solutions, and attitude based on who the customer is, what they need, and what they've experienced before. It is the difference between, "Hello customer, how can I help you?" and, "Hello Alex, I see you contacted us last week about your delivery. How can I assist you today?" The second one immediately builds trust and emotional connection. Why personalization is essential for excellence. Let me be very clear with you. Good service solves problems. Excellent service builds relationships. Personalization helps you increase customer satisfaction, build emotional loyalty, reduce frustration and repeat contacts, create positive word of mouth, turn customers into brand advocates. Customers may forget what you said, but they never forget how you made them feel. Levels of personalization, from basic to advanced. Let's break personalization into practical levels you can apply immediately. Level 1. Name-based personalization, the foundation. This is the simplest form, but don't underestimate it. Example: instead of, "Dear customer, your issue has been resolved," say, "Dear Maria, I'm happy to let you know your issue has been resolved." Pro tip: use the customer's name naturally. Don't overuse it or force it. Level 2. Context awareness. This means knowing why the customer is contacting you and what happened before. Example: I see that you contacted us yesterday regarding a billing issue. Thank you for your patience. Let's resolve this together. This tells the customer, you are prepared. You respect their time. They don't need to repeat themselves. Nothing frustrates customers more than repeating the same story again and again. Level 3. Preference-based personalization. Customers have preferences: channels, tone, solutions, and pace. Examples: some customers prefer email, others prefer phone calls. Some want fast, direct answers, others need reassurance. Some appreciate detailed explanations, others want summaries. Personalized approach. I'll keep this brief since I know you prefer quick solutions. Or, let me explain this step by step so everything is clear. Level 4. Emotional personalization. This is where excellent service truly begins. Emotional personalization means recognizing how the customer feels, not just what they say. Customer says, "I've been waiting for this refund for 2 weeks." A basic response: refunds take 10 to 14 business days. A personalized response: I understand how frustrating that wait must feel, especially when you're expecting the refund. Let me personally check the status for you. You're addressing the emotion, not just the process. Level 5. Solution customization. Not every customer needs the same solution, even if the problem is identical. Example: 2 customers miss a delivery. Customer A needs the product urgently for work. Customer B is flexible. Excellent service means offering express redelivery to customer A, scheduling a convenient time for customer B. Same problem, different solutions. Personalization in different channels. Personalization should exist everywhere, not just on phone calls. Email personalization. Instead of, "Your request has been processed," use, "Thanks for reaching out, Daniel. I've personally reviewed your request and here's what I can do for you." Live chat personalization. "Hi Sarah, I see you're browsing our premium plan. Would you like help choosing the right option?" This feels helpful, not intrusive. Phone personalization. "Welcome back, Mr. Lee. I see you've been with us for over 3 years. Thank you for your loyalty." That one sentence creates instant goodwill. Personalization without crossing the line. Important reminder, dear learners. Personalization should feel helpful, not creepy. Avoid mentioning information the customer didn't share intentionally, making assumptions, overusing personal data. Good rule: if it wouldn't feel comfortable face-to-face, don't say it. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's learn from common pitfalls. Using scripted personalization. Dear valued customer. Ignoring customer history. Over-apologizing instead of personalizing. Treating all customers the same. Relying only on automation. Automation helps, but human judgment creates excellence. Real-life scenario example. Let's imagine this together. Customer message: "This is the 3rd time my order is delayed. I'm really disappointed." Good service response: "We apologize for the inconvenience. Your order will arrive soon." Excellent personalized response: "I completely understand your disappointment, Emma, especially after experiencing multiple delays. If I were in your place, I'd feel the same. I've prioritized your order and added a compensation to thank you for your patience." See the difference? Same situation, completely different emotional impact. Final thought for you. Dear friends, personalization is not about technology, it's about attention. The best customer service professionals ask themselves, who is this customer? What do they really need right now? How can I make this experience easier and more human? When you personalize, you don't just solve problems, you create trust, loyalty, and excellence. And that is exactly what excellence in customer service is all about.